Hi Aries, welcome to your monthly reading for January 2026. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, root worker, and I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as some other fun content over on TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into your reading. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so whatever comes up, comes up. Also, please do not ever try to force a reading you see on the internet to fit your specific life situations. If it's not resonating, it's probably a message for another Aries out there. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Spiritual team, Prism Oracle, what messages do you have for the Aries Collective for January 2026? What messages do you have for the Aries Collective for January 2026? All right, let's get into it. I still can't believe it's already a whole new year. Let's see what we got. Okay, so the first card at the top of the deck was Space. And at the bottom of the deck is Disruption. Interesting. Very interesting. It feels like you guys are giving space or holding space for, I don't know why the word happy accidents just came to mind, but happy little accidents, like Bob Ross says. I feel like a lot of you guys are just holding space for random things that bring you joy, random things that intrigue you, that inspire you, that motivate you. I feel like you guys are very open this month and maybe for the year of 2026, but I feel like a lot of you guys are just going into January with an open mind, with no expectations, and I mean, the only intention of like, I just want to see where life goes right now. I just want to see what happens. I'm also getting, for some of you, there could be things that kind of shake up your plans a little bit. So my advice would be to just kind of don't hold on so tightly to things, because I feel like there's going to be moments in January and maybe throughout the year that are just going to feel like you're being derailed, like you're being redirected, I guess would be the best way to say it. So don't look at this as like, you know, something is failing. Look at this as like an opportunity to maybe get a little bit more aligned with where the universe wants you to go. All right, let's get into the tarot and see what comes up for you guys. Spiritual team, Divine Feminine Tarot, what messages do you have for the Aries Collective for January 2026? What messages do you have for the Aries Collective for January 2026? Let's see what's going on for you guys. What do we have at the top of the deck? Nine of Swords in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. Eight of Swords. Two of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ace of Cups in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Strength. Four of Cups. And the Sun in reverse. A lot of you guys are going to have moments this month that are emotionally trying for you. And that's why I wanted to give that second message, because while some of you guys are holding space for happy little accidents, some of you guys are going to have moments or events that literally disrupt everything that you thought January was going to be. Okay. Right off the bat, it feels like a lot of you guys may be looking or learning how to break out of certain patterns of behavior, cycles, or routines that just have not been fulfilling, that haven't been getting you what it is that you want, right? So that was the Eight of Pentacles next to this Ace of Cups in reverse. A lot of you guys, I feel like, are starting over in a lot of ways. You are recognizing that only you can truly hold yourself back from achieving what it is that you want. And it's going to take a little bit of not having a plan and see what comes up for you to realize and recognize like where you actually need to start moving or heading towards. Does that make sense? So I have the Strength card next to the Four of Cups. This tells me like, hands off the wheel, we're gonna give it to God, kind of a thing. And some of you guys may have already started doing that and realizing like, I need to go into January with a fresh slate. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna pretend to know that I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna let whatever happens, happens. And this Four of Cups typically talks to me about people ignoring opportunities. But for your reading, I feel like you're just collecting opportunities. You're letting the opportunities come to you. You're letting the messages, the synchronicities, the signs come to you and kind of dictate where you go. And I feel like for a lot of you, that may sound terrifying. But for some of you, I feel like this is actually less stressful for you to like not have a plan, to not, you know, prepare yourselves or be prepared, because I feel like you guys are recognizing like, I really don't have any control over anything that happens in my life. Like, sure, we do have things that we can control, but in the big scheme of things, a lot of this shit is just so random. And some people see it as random, and some people see it as divine intervention or divine planning that you genuinely just don't have control over. Sometimes the universe, God, whoever it is that you think is, you know, behind the scenes orchestrating everything, or, you know, helping turn the wheel, essentially, you're recognizing like, I don't have control. I really don't, you know, bottom line. And I think that can be freeing in a lot of ways, in terms of like relinquishing that control and feeling like everything has to go according to a certain plan or a certain idea, and letting go of that idea of like, I need to go. Because I have this Knight of Wands here in the reverse next to this Two of Swords in reverse. A lot of you guys may feel very, confused, unsure. Some of you guys may feel like you're burning the candle at both ends, trying to figure it out. Like you're trying to just keep things afloat, trying to find some semblance of, you know, a plan or an idea. And so this month could feel very chaotic or just uncertain for a lot of you guys. But I think if you can kind of embrace that and just hold space and just be like, I'm gonna let January show me what it wants me to do and not force it too much. Like, I'm just gonna go with the flow. I think you're gonna find that this month will be a lot easier for you guys to navigate if you go in with that mindset. I hope that makes sense. Kind of a difficult reading, kind of an abstract idea, but I think if you guys end up resonating with this and you end up seeing that happening in your lives, you're going to understand it, hopefully. But yeah, that's ultimately what I'm getting for you guys, Aries. I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading with an oracle deck, but before I do that, I just want to let you guys know that if you want more clarity on this and how this could impact you on a personal level, I do offer personal readings. You can send me a DM either on TikTok or Instagram. My handles are below in the description box. Those are the only places you can get in touch with me, okay? Please be very careful. Don't get scammed out here. I'm trying to get my website set up, but obviously, you know, that requires funding and I just don't have it at the moment. So for now, DM me on TikTok and Instagram. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading. Spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages do you have for the Aries collective for January 2026? What final messages do you have for the Aries collective for January 2026? All right, what do we have? Shungite, detox your life. And for a lot of you, that's going to look like getting rid of preconceived notions, plans, ideas, and just kind of, again, just holding space for whatever comes up and whatever presents itself to you. Next we have Black Kyanite, set strong boundaries. Very interesting. This could be boundaries with yourself. This could be boundaries with other people. Like I did mention, some of you guys are going to have some very emotional situations happen or come up for you guys. So it's going to be really important that you make sure that people aren't, you know, affecting you with their energy, especially if you're already going through really tough times or challenging times. It's going to be really important to set those boundaries of like, I don't have space to interact with you in certain ways. This is the only way I can interact with you on this level. This is the capacity I have right now, basically. And finally, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Angelite stone, which is saying support is all around you. And I love that. It feels like you guys are supported, energetically speaking, from the universe, or there are going to be people that have your back, that support you, that love you, that encourage you, that lift you up in those challenging times. For those of you that end up going through more challenging things, and for those of you where you're not really sure, you're going to find that support coming in through synchronicities or random events, occurrences, things like that. It's the universe trying to show you. And it was 11:11 when I said that on the timer. There's going to be those events that kind of help carry you exactly where it is that you need to go. And I absolutely love that for you guys, Aries. Oh, gosh, please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future, and maybe share this with another Aries if you feel like it would resonate for them. Again, I do really fun stuff over on TikTok and Instagram, and I don't always get to share it here on YouTube. So if you want to see more content from me, go ahead and use my handles below in the description box. Give me a follow over there. And you can DM me there if you want to schedule a personal reading as well. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. I do hope to see you guys at the next reading. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye.